live in just a moment. All right, says we're good. Let's see. All right. Shows that I'm live. Ooh, a notification even. What a rare treat. All right, skip ads. What up, Fernando? How's it going? All right, there we go. What's up, Daniel? Oh, actually I didn't. Let me see. Uh, let's see. No, I didn't. No, at least I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, no. I think it even said it declined it. Uh, I don't see anything. But that's okay. Not a big deal. What's up, Space? What's up, Vincenzo? How you guys all doing? What's up, Sean? How's everybody? Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, cool, man. I appreciate it, Fernando. What's up, man? What's up, stud? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good this evening. I'm feeling a lot better. I can actually talk without coughing now. I'm starting to get some of my voice back, if you can't tell. Always a good feeling. I'm starting to see some of the craziest mocks of my life. I've seen Shador Sanders today go into the Buffalo Bills. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Ben. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you have a better night. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Only thing Ravens have to play for is a possible spoiler to the Steelers. Yeah. Yeah, and I haven't taken any medicine either since last night. No, Shador said he's staying at Buffalo or in Colorado. We haven't talked about Buffalo picking Cook up at all. That's a huge pickup, right? I feel like Dalvin Cook going to the Ravens is gigantic, especially because he has like super fresh legs. He barely played this year. And like if his bad season was basically because of the Jets offensive line, like I think it was, because not even like Breece Hall ran the ball that well, like consistently. It was like uh yeah, that really helps the Ravens in the postseason. Are you yeah, that's a it feels like it now, Jehu. I feel like that's the move where I'm like, all right, they're winning the AFC. Like that's just a solid. Like I can't believe they just picked up the like. They're like, all right, but it like depends. Is he just washed? And we just like, and he was like, the struggle that we seen over in the Jets was actually on him and not the Jets offensive line. What's up, Spider? Yeah, I hope you guys win too. I have you guys winning. It'd be pretty cool. Yeah, he's still Dalvin Cook. Them are the Browns. Well, the Chiefs the Chiefs record sits right with me because they have a bad offense. Yeah, you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you kind of build your offense around a 34-year-old tight end and no wide receivers, and this is kind of the outcome. Yeah, but with Spider, I mean, can you guys still make the playoffs if you don't win? Or do you gotta win your division to make the playoffs? Or can like a few things happen? Because you guys hold a lot of like significant tiebreakers over teams as well. And like head to head stuff. Hey, what's up, man? Let me see. Clinton. Have you changed your name? Okay, that's probably why. What was your old name? Was it what was your old name? I have a feeling I know who you are, but I'm not. It's your birthday, Fernando? Happy birthday, man. The Chiefs offense bad. It's not the same. Nobody believed it until like midseason. I said it in July. Remember, I said in July, I told all of you guys that Kansas City was going to be a bad offense this year. I was like, there's nothing good about that offense. And people were like, oh, yeah, but it's Mahomes and them. They'll be fine. I was like, no, they won't. And we well, you know, I was just wrong that they would win that crappy ass division. Like, I can't believe like they almost could have lost the division this year too. Kenny's Packers better get ready to clean out their lockers. Oof. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, Jeremy, I'm the same way. I hope you guys win that game. It'd be very helpful for my football team. If Jacksonville beats the Titans, they will win the division, and either us or Colts will get a wild card. Okay. That works then. I mean, you could still get the wild card, and that's fine. Actually, Mahomes didn't carry any of the team this year. It was the entire defense that was carrying that football team all year. Doesn't Kansas City have like the 4th ranked defense right now, or number 2, or like it's like top 5? Do you know Tyreek Hill? Yeah, Tyreek Hill's, yeah, because his kid was playing with a lighter, and he probably lit a pair like a curtains on fire. And Tyreek Hill lives in a very expensive house, and rich people have very flammable curtains for some reason. The materials that they use. Hell yeah, man. I remember you, Clinton. You used to. Oh my! I know who you are, man. It's good to see you, man. Like, I know who you are, but I can't remember the name. Nice to see you back, though. I think the Jets win versus Commanders set us back a bit in the draft. Yeah, and you guys can't afford to beat us either. It's a must-lose game for both teams. Nice to see you, Jeremy. I see the Patriots will lose on purpose. That's the funniest part. You guys don't understand this. Micah talks too much. Well, you know, of course he's going to big up his players. Yeah, there's a ton of OGs in the chat tonight, it seems. Yeah, well, official, yeah, the stuff caught on fire, but like, you know, Tyreek Hill probably has like satin curtains, and they could, you know, those things just rip. Excuse me. Cowboys will lose to Washington. That'd be so helpful for the Lions. Imagine the Eagles and the Cowboys both lose, and the Lions wind up taking the 2 seed anyway. Yeah, I don't know about the Bills in the AFC Championship. I got the Ravens going, but I could see the Bills getting beat early in the playoffs this year. They're not as infallible as usually. What's up, Diggs? Yeah, I would say so. I wouldn't say he's the best wide receiver in the NFL, but Lamb this year has certainly like seemingly become one of the top 5 guys. Top 3, you got Chase, you got Jefferson as your top 2 probably. Then you've got Cooper, Cup. Well, actually, this year he returned from injury. I don't know. You could at least put him in the top 4 really quick. Yeah, I see, Clinton. I know that Cam was your guy too, so yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Allen isn't passing as well. I mean, you know, he had a really rough year of turnovers. Do Cowboys have something to play for? Yeah, the 2 seed in their division. Well, Tyreek Hill's also dealing with a hip injury or something like that, right? Everybody, like, there's a ton to play for in Week 18 for teams. The Eagles, the Cowboys, and Lions are all technically playing for the 2 seeds, too. And you really want to have that 2 seed. It's just as good as the 1 seed. You have home field advantage in almost every situation except for playing the 1 seed. So again, you know, there's a lot going on this weekend. That's why it's like the Lions, the Vikings, the Commanders, and the Giants are all like projected to get smoked. What's up, Trey? Haven't seen you in a while, man. I'll give you back your mod real fast. Hold on. How you been? You got a big weekend coming up for your Texans. I couldn't believe it. It's interesting because it's one of those situations. Hey, by the way, if you guys could drop likes, that'd help the stream out. We got a whole total of 6. Be cool. Standard. There we go. Sorry about all that. I didn't even know if you were still on YouTube or not. Yeah, you guys do. I mean, you guys probably will still make the playoffs even if you don't win your division, which is nice. The Tigers are my baseball team. Ravens, Niners. It feels like it's the most likely. I thought it would be 49ers Bengals when the season began, but then the Bengals' entire team just got hurt all year consistently the entire season. So it was kind of like, well, I guess it's the Ravens actually. I had the right division. I had the right kind of situationally game. I knew it was NFC West to AFC North. Some credit, right? That's not too bad. Pretty close. It's like, one or the other. I need the Cowboys and Lions to play in Week 18. Yeah, that was an annoying game. Yeah, a lot of teams can play spoiler. Yeah, the Bills actually have a run game they can rely on this year. Yep, which is actually good. It's nice that they don't have them. That they have a run game. I think Dallas makes it to the NFC title game. They probably can. Dallas feels a little bit better than usual, but again, they're not very good on the road, so they got to win that division. And yeah, the Eagles do feel fraudulent, and I think that's mainly due to this fact that, like, there's this thing with the Eagles where ever since they played the 49ers, they've won one game. And remember what Bosa said after the game? He was like, hey, we just gave everybody a blueprint on how to beat these guys. And, like, pretty much the Eagles have literally won one game since they lost to the 49ers. I'm not kidding. Go look at it. It's just like 49ers, losses, 1 win, losses. I think he's good now. CJ's over his concussions. But yeah, the Eagles feel fraudulent because there's a blueprint on how to beat them, and the Eagles can't seem to figure out what that blueprint is. Yeah, CJ's fully healthy now that his head's all good. It was apparently interest in Cook, but they have to pay Micah, CD, Dak. Yeah, no, they don't have any money. Well, that was my... Excuse me, sorry. Still getting over a cold. You don't want to win this week, Duke. You want to lose this week. You have nothing to win for. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Jehu, about their curses. You think if the Eagles don't win the division, they might lose to whoever wins the NFC? No, they'll beat I think the NFC South is an easy win for whoever. I think that's going to be a free win for a wild card team, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I even agree with Cowboys fans. They're not, if they can play at home, they're a very dangerous football team, but on the road. And again, if a team can run the ball, they kind of have a weakness, but we'll see. Bengals played 3 Super Bowls versus NFC West teams. That's interesting. Who the Texans play? They play the Colts. No, I think the Eagles can beat the NFC South. I don't know. I don't feel like the NFC South ain't the best. You see 8, what? Duke? Lions and Seahawks showed me it's done to scare the Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins can also show you how to beat the Cowboys. You got to run the ball really well. What's up, Nicholas? No, we're not. We've only been live for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go get a drink. Oh shit, I got something. I don't know where that was coming from. Holy crap. What's up, Mola Lave? Oh man, sorry guys. Oh yeah, you guys got a primetime game? Hell yeah. Yeah, Tampa is a little better than last year. Do you want to know why that is? Everyone's acting like it's because Tom Brady was washed. It's like, no, it's because the offensive line isn't hurt. Do we not remember that Tampa's entire offensive line got hurt in training camp last year? Like they lost Jensen, they lost fucking like the left tackle, they lost the guards, they lost like everybody, and now they got him back with Baker, and plus Baker can honestly run around a little better than Brady can. I mean that's duh, and it's like yeah, that's why they're doing better. It's the same team. It's basically just they got a healthy O line this year, and last year they didn't. Like everybody completely like is overlooking that part of Tampa Bay. The run game for the Cowboys, it's just every team has an Achilles heel. Lions can't stop pass. Like Lions cannot play against wide receiver ones. They're really bad against the pass. The Lions. Lions beat the Cowboys on the road. I got Houston as well. See, everyone seems to think that Philly could get upset by Tampa if that happens. Anthony Richardson, he could be. I hope Richardson can stay healthy though. The problem for you guys saying that like these quarterbacks are going to be the face of the NFL. What's up, Kenny? The only problem is Patrick Mahomes exists. And I'm telling you, you're never going to pass that guy up. They got way too much money in Pat Mahomes as the face of the NFL. That's like a 10-year run with Pat that's going to go on. Unless he sucks next year. Again, like he just can't play, but you got the place. I plan on moving in with my GF. Hell yeah, Trey, congratulations, man. I know you've been saving up, working hard. You like your house or like a house or a nice apartment? I'm guessing it's a house, so congratulations, my friend. I don't see anyone stopping the Ravens. They're way above everybody in the AFC. Yeah. House with the yard. Hell yeah, Trey. Congrats, man. Especially knowing where you came from. I know that's probably quite the account you feel. Congrats, my friend. You've earned it. Because again, I know you like your background and everything. That's probably one of the craziest feelings for you personally. Wait till next year. Dell will be back. Yeah, the Texans could be really good next year. I feel like Dak has entered that upper echelon of QBs. Yeah, I think so. Dak definitely turned a corner this year, I do believe. With he doesn't turn it over as much. He seems to play smarter. Yeah, I agree. I think it's Mike McCarthy has been as funny as like we like to rip on Mike McCarthy for like smashing watermelons and shit and being kind of a weirdo. He really has helped Dak. Like that's like the funniest thing in the world to me is like when we look at Dak Prescott, it's like he is way better with Mike McCarthy. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like Aaron, like dude, it's literally like changed Dak Prescott into like a good quarterback. It's fucking crazy to see. It's like, huh? Maybe Aaron Rodgers did get helped by Big Mike. To the Miami Buffalo game? Why wouldn't you go? Yeah, Mike McCarthy is a little weird with play management, but Mike McCarthy is also literally like the reason Dak is playing good. Like I will say, like if you're a Cowboys fan, you have to look at like the way he played prior to McCarthy and this year with McCarthy, like a couple, like really in the McCarthy system for a year or so. Because again, you got to remember McCarthy is like on that weird direct tree from fucking Bill Walsh, right? It's like, how does that one go? It's like Bill Walsh, Mike Holmgren. There's like a middle guy between Holmgren and him, right? Or is it directly him from like because like it's like Bill Walsh and then Holmgren was one of his coordinators and then Holmgren I believe went over to Green Bay. but he was also like, he's part of like that really impressive goddamn coaching legacy that like starts all the way back with Bill Walsh. And that's like part of the reason why I think Dak is probably succeeding. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I mean, that's a really rough rivalry game to go to. Nicholas, I don't blame you. Yeah, Shanahan. Yeah, they're all part of it. They're all part of that West Coast offense when Bill Walsh made it up. And then Shanahan kind of modified it and took it into his own Shanahanian offense, which is just it's like a run. The Shanahan offense that Kyle and Mike Shanahan have like built and perfected. It's kind of like it's the West Coast offense, right? But there's a variation of it where it's very run heavy and run based, and that's what Mike Shanahan created, and that's what Kyle Shanahan has been perfecting for his entire life. Mike McDaniel's offense. All right, it's going to get really crazy, all right? Okay, so Mike McDaniel's offense is a variation of Kyle Shanahan's offense, which is the run-modified version of the West Coast offense that Mike McDaniel has taken and fucked up even more and added more running and more crazy passing into it to make it his modified version of Bill Walsh's offense. I believe, right? That's how that works, right? Yes. Yeah. Because, like, if you look at their offenses, they're almost all the same. Like, Kyle Shanahan, fucking Sean McVay, Kevin O'Connell, Mike McDaniel, Ben Johnson to some extent. They all run, like, this weird run-heavy kind of, like, run-modified West Coast offense where it's, like, they throw it a lot, but, like, it's all kind of built hard off the run. Yeah, with LaFleur. And I think I'm correct. If you can look at all the coaches connected to Shanahan and go look at all their offenses, they all run this like running kind of like use the run to build the pass, play action options. And that's just kind of like that tree legacy build, like that playbook building. McVay has been is like the student. McVay turned it into a passing one, a little different. And Kevin O'Connell kept it as a passing one. Yeah, actually, you know what? Okay, so there is two trees. Through McVay, you can see where like it became more like modified into a more passing, like back to more passy. But like through like McDaniel, you can see the running legacy continue. There we go. D'Amico Ryans is defense. He's a defensive guy. Shane Steichen, where the fuck did he come from? He's Philly, right? Okay, yeah, I got that a little. Robert Kraft is meeting with Bill Belichick. Where'd you hear that from? So, and Sirianni came from Frank Reich. That's a whole different offense. What's up, Daniel? And I'm pretty sure those guys come from Frank Reich, and I think that's a whole different offensive scheme. And Frank Reich's from Andy Reid, right? Yeah, Andy Reid's a very pass-heavy modified version of the West Coast. And Andy Reid's tree kind of like, actually, that's a good way to look at it. You can see like what the West Coast modified heavy passing looks like through like the Chiefs and Andy Reid's lines, and like maybe even like Frank Reich's lines. And then you could look at like what the run looks like through Shanahan's lines. Dougie P. That's where Frank, dude. Okay, where the fuck? And Doug Peterson came from Andy Reid, so. I'm pretty sure I watched the game in which Doug Peterson popped out of one of Andy Reid's tits. I watched it. I was like, holy shit, did you guys just see Andy Reid give birth to a full-grown man? And everyone said, that didn't happen, Rob. And I was like, I literally just watched. And everyone was like, that literally didn't happen. I was like, okay. Pretty sure I watched that happen. It was on a Sunday afternoon. Chiefs versus fucking, I don't even remember who they were playing. It was Alex Smith game. Yeah, there's some of the coaching trees are just fun to talk about, look at, think about. What do we talk about, the Bears? Robert did meet with Bill. I think the Bears will have a good season next year. They just need to build around Justin. I think we all agree with that. What they need to do is trade the pick away, get a ton of picks, get like the 7th pick in that trade down, and then just take Olaf Fashanu or Joe Alt at number 7. Like it's such an easy move. I feel like it's got to be like they can't overthink it, right? Yes, D'Amico Ryans is what the Jets thought fucking Robert Salah was going to be, Jeremy. But I think Salah's good. I just think he had a rough year with the coaching or the quarterback stuff, and they like doubled down on Zach Wilson for whatever fucking reason. Wide receiver. Okay, so here's how it goes. For the Patriots, it's the simplest pick. If Marvin Harrison's there, you take him. If he isn't, and Caleb Williams is still sitting there, you take him. Otherwise, maybe you just trade the pick away. Like if Marvin goes 1 and Caleb goes 2, then you just go, all right, fuck this, and we trade that pick out of there. we just leave. We go, all right, we're gonna trade down to 7 and go get Joe Alt or something. It's the easiest. Like, don't overthink this pick. Washington has like the 2 pick right now. They don't need to trade up. Why would Washington trade up to the 1? If Chicago ain't gonna take him, just be patient. Yeah, we should take Marvin Harrison, the best player in the draft. Oh, if we have the 2 pick, then yeah, we'll just take Marv at number 1 or at 2. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Washington has the 2 pick because they have a weird situation with New England. Nope. Trust me, and when I'm right that Belichick isn't fired, I'm gonna beat my chest like a fucking monster on people. I don't even care about Mac. It has nothing to do with Mac. I think we should draft Penix in the 2nd. Oh shit, we have the 2nd pick in the draft. Well, we're taking Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't want anything to do with this Drake May loser. No one has told me why Drake May is any different than Mitchell Trubisky or Daniel Jones. The Falcons are going to sign Russell, trade Desmond, and adjust. I think the Patriots could also be in the Russell Wilson sweepstakes this offseason, Clinton. I honestly think that Michael Penix is going to be in late 1st round or early 2nd, which the Patriots pick 34th. You got to think about that. Bears trading down to 2nd and trading down for teams. So the Patriots trade up to 1. Yeah, Penix is nice. His thing that's going to keep him low in the picks is the fucking injury problems. The Patriots, we do have a trade. We have our replacements placed in plan. We have a guy named Gerard Mayo. We've been grooming him for about 4 or 5 years to be our next head coach. It's not that the Patriots don't have a system to replace Belichick, and we'll be fine if we have to. It's just, I'm pretty sure we're going to be keeping Bill Belichick. Penix to Seattle makes a ton of sense. It does. But I also could see the Patriots drafting him. Like, I'm telling you. Everyone's like, the Patriots need a new quarterback. Why not Michael Penix? And you know why I'm more confident in Michael Penix going to the Patriots? Because he shouted out that hood, and I was like, you know what? Robert Kraft really likes stuff like that. And then he said, free my mans. And I was like, yeah, we're definitely taking him. Robert Kraft's big on fucking getting people out of jail. Yeah, because Bill O'Brien might go to college and become a college head coach again. But we're probably just going to bring back Josh McDaniels, so that's not a big deal. Bring back old reliable. Like, all right, Josh, you ain't leaving this time, motherfucker. No one's hiring you again. Let's get you a lifetime contract, 15-year offensive coordinator. Let's go, buddy. Get your dumb ass back in the fucking lab. The fuck are you doing? We have to defend this guy. Dude, we're going to start running the shit out of people again. You guys aren't ready for this. Yeah, probably Ravens Niners. I can't imagine someone else in the unless like the fucking big dog. What idiot quarterback was Josh Allen, that's right. I was like, dude, I literally cannot remember this dumbass's name right now. All I was thinking about was that clip of him walking around on the sideline doing the big dog meme. Like a fucking retard. God, I hate that guy. Not really. I don't even actually hate Josh Allen. He's just dumb. I know if he's just going to stay a coordinator, he's just going to stay with the Patriots and be the Patriots pass game coordinator. And then the Patriots will hire McDaniel to be the run game coordinator. I think O'Brien said he wants to be a head coach again, and he has interest from college teams. No, he's not. O'Brien's fine. What the fuck's wrong with Bill? He's even better as a college coach. The Bills aren't that good, but neither. Yeah. You gotta understand though, Nicholas. Since about week 11, and the Patriots figured out all their defensive issues, we have been almost like we are a nightmare defense to play against right now. When our offense is only turning it over 4 or 5 times a game, we're only losing by 6 with 4 or 5 turnovers. So that should tell you how good we're playing on defense these days. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. How do we turn it over 4 times and lose by 6? That's embarrassing, dude. If they played Baltimore right now, yeah. Yeah, that's true, Nicholas. I mean, Miami could win that game, even with like everybody out. I don't know. Is Tua even playing this weekend? Yeah, we've scored. Yeah, that's happened a lot. We've had plenty of games where we score like 12 points in like 6 games this year, and we only lost like by like fucking like 6 total points in those games. Damn it, dude. We probably got goddamn near a positive point differential this year between us. It's like, how the hell you scored more points than you've given up, and you've got 4 wins. How is that even possible? Couple big games, bunch of real close little games. I don't know. Tua's playing, he's fine. I don't know about Waddle. What about Hill? Is he gonna try to play? Because I know he's got like health issues. Plus he's got like his kid just lit his whole house on fire. I know Baltimore already announced. Yeah, the Ravens have nothing to play for. There's no reason to risk anything, especially not Lamar. Cannot risk anybody getting hurt because the Ravens are a fucking cursed football team sometimes. If the Bills did that against Baltimore, they'd lose 47-17. Yeah. You know what's funny in the Patriots versus the Bills game? Do you know that it took till like the second quarter before there was a completed pass? There was more like interceptions in that fucking game heading into the second quarter than completions. There was like 2 picks. And nobody had a completed pass for about fucking like 20 minutes of that football game. The Bills couldn't complete one. We were throwing picks left, right, and center. It was a crazy start of a football game. You guys had to be there. That's probably my favorite game of the year for the Patriots. I was sick as shit. I was barely able to understand what was happening. That was the crazy. I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't even really happening in this game. I was delirious as shit. I barely remember that game. I just remember it was awful. Nobody could play offense. I mean, you guys have a chance to pull this off. You really do. Plus, like, you know, if you guys can run the ball by any prayer, you guys can just probably get away with it. Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, dude, Jahmyr Gibbs. Some of the things I see Jahmyr Gibbs do with the football, I'm like, is that what Barry Sanders was like? Because, like, I've seen this dude put some, like, unethical juke moves on people. To the point where I'm like, if I was an opposing player, I'd actually get into a fist fight about that one. Be like, hey man, there was no fucking reason to do that to me. Hold on a second. I gotta pull up an image here. Oh yeah, there we go. You guys see this shit? Imagine getting juked so goddamn hard that you get sat down that way. Look at the way this dude is sitting, dude. He made a guy sit down like this. Bro, that's not even... He juked him, and this guy was like, I'll just take a seat then and give you my asshole. He juked him, and the dude presented his butthole to him. He's like, listen, I don't know what this means, but you can have it. That's what that looks like to me. If I was to be like, and he just got all of his manhood taken away, and he's presenting his beehole now. Like, what? Like, that's not even, that's an unethical juke that you'd put on someone. Like, that just hurts. Like, that guy's pride is probably fucked up. He's in the shape of an L and shit. Like, look at this. He got juked so bad, he's an L now. Poof. I didn't even notice that till just now. I was like, damn, he got juked into a... That's pretty bad. I never seen somebody get juked into a shape before. They're gonna give it to DeMar Hamlin, but boy, oh boy, is Joe Flacco seeming like he got a raw deal. I'll show you guys the actual play because the actual juke is unbelievable too. Even though this is pretty risky, but it's small. Look at this. Blit, blit, blit. That's going to be a problem for people in like a year. I'm telling you guys, that's literally going to be a problem. And everybody tried to tell Lions fans and me, specifically me, because I kept trying to explain to everybody, no, he's a very good draft pick. He's the right pick right there. So does anybody want to debate me on that still, or was I right? Then you don't take a running back right there. Yeah, well, guess what? They did, and guess how good he was. Yeah, he's going to be like one of the best running backs in football in like a year. I mean, again, draft value is a little overrated. The Lions didn't listen to any draft value, and they had probably the best rookie class, right? I mean, maybe Houston did. It's kind of hard to actually argue because is Nico Collins a rookie this year? No, he's not. Tank Dell is. Okay. Fuck. Houston had a really good rookie year. Tough race here, folks. Both contestants have good careers. Cases, one died and the other sucked and doesn't. Hell yeah, Fernando. But yeah, Lions probably had one of the best draft classes again this year. And it's like, boy, oh boy, does draft value people looking really bad again. I'm pretty sure like all the rookies are starting from this last year's draft. It's just like, oh, damn it. Well, looks like we don't know what we're talking about. And maybe the guy who helped build the Rams fucking Super Bowl teams and then went to Detroit and has completely rebuilt the Detroit Lions. Maybe Brad Holmes knows what he's doing. You know, by the way, when Brad Holmes was drafting for the Rams with like he was the talent scout, he was telling them who to draft. The Rams also had the best drafts. Like they would like every year the Rams from like 2015, 16 till about 2019, 2020 started or probably even 2021. They started the most players they drafted. That's the Lions now, by the way. Like the Rams though, as much as like they like do big flashy like free agency signings, they still do. They start like most of the players that are starting for them, they draft. And like when that is something you have to do is like you like even if you don't hit well or draft often, like the Rams get like 3 picks and all 3 are starters. It's just like, oh, okay. My honest immediate thought when the Lions hired Dan Campbell was he's either going to be the greatest coach in Lions history or he's going to be fired immediately after the Lions realize, oh no, we've made a terrible decision when he's the worst coach in league history. There was no in between for me. It was greatest coach in Lions history, biggest bust I've ever seen as a coach in my entire life. And it looks like I was pretty right. It was greatest coach in Lions history. I have a pretty good eye for dumb shit like that. Don't know why it works like that. It's like got lucky. Switched that one from half court. Yeah, it was one or the other. It was like, all right, if they're gonna go this way, this guy fits. I've been around Detroit long enough to know this is the right guy. I just don't know if the Lions can win. If he didn't work as the head coach, they'd have had to sell that fucking team. Like they'd have just been like, all right, let's move it to Grand Rapids. Maybe we can try again on the west side. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, because I don't know what would have fixed it at that point. It's like the city spawned a guy named Dan Campbell and he couldn't even win. We got to move this shit over to Grand Rapids. Maybe we can win up there. Maybe Traverse City. Fuck. There's 2 other metropolises in the state. We could try them out. Got Grand Rapids. We got fucking Traverse City. You can argue that like Saginaw can maybe run it. Flint. I mean, we got like fucking 5 big cities. You know, we don't got to stay married to Detroit. But now they're good now, so we're all good. We can keep them in there. I mean, Marquette's not, is it a big city up there? I don't think it's big enough to hold a professional sports team like Grand Rapids could. I'm actually really surprised they haven't gotten a pro sports team yet out there. I'm like, I wonder if they're ever going to get one. Question, is Kool-Aid McKinstry good? Oh, we got big news in the world of white people today. You guys excited? You guys want to hear the big white people news today? Hold on a minute. I got big news for y'all today. In the world of white guys, look at what we got going on for us today. Kool-Aid McKinstry's good. Look at that. Iowa superstar corner Cooper DeJean has declared for the NFL draft. He wouldn't be the first ever. He'd be like the second. Yeah, white corners go. He's a projected first-round pick. Would be the second one ever. It has been a really crazy season, Kenny. What's on Monday night? Yeah, big news in the world of white people today, huh? Look at us. Pretty good. Pretty fucking impressive. Yeah, a white guy. You know what the problem is, though? In my immediate breakdown, he's going to probably play safety in the NFL. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be the bearer, but look at his arms. How little these bastards are, right? Pretty short little arms, right? That doesn't bode well for a corner who's supposed to cover outside guys and have long, lanky ass arms. That's strike 1. Strike 2. Look at his neck. Barely any neck here. This guy's got no length to him at all. He's probably not going to be able to play corner. Maybe slot corner, but if you look at most slot corners, they have like weird lanky necks or like weird like fucking long arms or something. There's like a length factor to most corners that like provide, like, I don't know what it is, dude. They're like long people. Like, I don't know how to describe it. This guy looks like fucking Harrison Smith physically. Because white people aren't as fast and fucking aren't built right to play the position. I'm sorry, we're not tall enough. We're not late. It's like a lanky thing. I don't know how to describe it. It's like he's going to play safety in the NFL and be very, very good at it. Yeah, he's a very good corner, but he's going to probably play slot corner. And yeah, dude, like, and like, if you think I'm wrong, I'm not. Like corners have like long limbs. I don't know how to describe this. Safeties don't. They look like that. And he's going to be a very good safety in the NFL. Like, he looks exactly like Harrison Smith is built. And I think Harrison Smith also played corner in college, but then they moved his ass over to safety. He's going to be a ball hawking safety, though, by the way. Probably like a roaming safety. Like you know, unironically, a team that he would work really well for is the Patriots. Like, I'm like, hey, you know what? My team should give him a ring, but I don't want to use our first round pick on this guy. We don't need it. But like I mean, he wouldn't be he's not a bad player. Draft time who? No, he's like, I think a good comparison for him is Harrison Smith from the Vikings. He'll be playing safety by year. Everybody's like, yeah, we know. Anyone who knows football is like, he's gonna fucking be playing safety, guys. And again, it's not because he can't play corner well. He probably can. It's just, dude, he can't. There's no way he's gonna be able to cover outside safeties. That's just not a thing he's gonna be able to do with his like build. Just lob it over him. It's just like, all right, here you go. He's gonna get mossed all day long. Be like, all right, Justin, we're going to put this fucking 5'11" white dude on you. It's like, all right, he can run with you, but, you know, if you just reach over him, you can probably grab the ball because he's got these alligator arms. You don't let him hit you, though. Why? He will fuck you up. And that's a safety, basically. Yeah, you don't let him hit you. You don't want him near you. Don't let him get the ball in front of you either, because he'll probably pick it off. It's just, you know, fucking, if you can grab it like that, you know. Fucking, the guy's got choppy arms. You can see it. It's kind of a similar problem with Aiden Hutchinson. Kind of shorter arms. So McKinstry's good, though. Okay. So that's something to think about. Especially if you're like a Lions fan, this is the kind of player you might want to start looking into. Because you're dumb at the Lions need corners. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Yeah, we'll see about Zach Wilson in New York. We don't know if he'll be around this team. I think Zach Wilson's not going to be a Jet anymore. I think Robert Saleh finally learned that even though he probably really personally likes Zach Wilson, you know, Zach Wilson seems like a nice enough guy. I ain't got no ill will on the kid. He just fucking blows. And it almost cost him his career. Lions need defensive tackles. They need a corner. Maybe a good linebacker. Like, they need like 3 or 4 defensive picks. Fuck, Lions ain't gonna get him then. Bobby Wagner threatens to play again. Damn it. Why is he threatening everybody? He's like, I'm gonna play again 100% next year. Ugh, that's a weird threat. Why not just retire? What, do you need to play fucking 16 years in the NFL, Bobby? What are you proving? Well, I want to be a unanimous first. You already were 4 years ago, dude. You were a unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer. Like fucking 4 years into your career. What are you playing for still? Yeah, Iowa's defense is going to put a lot of guys in the NFL. Like, Iowa's just an NFL factory. You know what's weird about Iowa? Why are they never good? Like good enough to win a title, but like they put so many guys in the NFL all the time, and all the guys they put in the NFL turn into like very high caliber starters. It's just like not a single, like there's barely any bad, like they can't get quarterbacks. That's their big problem, I guess. But like Every other position, they just ace out. Kool-Aid should just start talking shit about every team openly so he only goes to the Lions. I don't know who the Lions are going to pick up. Patriots need to pick. I don't know. Yeah, I will say congrats to Tua on that this year. The staying healthy thing. That's always been one of my biggest questions with Mr. Tua Tagovailoa. Can he do a full gauntlet? Can he run the 17-game season? And it's like, fuck yeah, look at him go. Especially after last year. That's a major accomplishment, dude. This dude literally has he's had the shits for luck with his health, and now he like worked hard on getting his body right and fucking getting his shit together, and it's cool to see it pay off. That's the kind of stuff I like to see from players. Because to me that shows he's like super. Because like he could have just quit or like not really taken it that serious that he was literally smashing his head on every time he gets fucking sacked, taking reckless ass body damage from getting sacked. When really it's just. Take the hit and go down. It's like, dude, do it. You don't need to get hurt. Literally, just learn how to fall, man. It's like, and he went and learned all these things, and it's like, yeah, there we go. That's all you had to do, and how he's not getting hurt. Very happy. Terrion Arnold. I don't know. Is he good? If it'll help the Lions, that'd be helpful. Sunday Packers win and make the playoffs, and on Monday night Michigan win the Natty. Kenny, if the Packers lose and Michigan wins, is that an okay trade-off for you? Or yeah, of course. I don't give a fuck. It's like, yeah, the Packers can fuck themselves on the playoffs if Michigan wins the title. I don't give a fuck. Fernando, you don't understand how long these Michigan people have been waiting. These people are desperate for that fucking school to win a national title. No, I don't. That school is so important in this goddamn state. It's unbelievable how important the University of Michigan is here. What's crazy is no one actually goes to Michigan in the school, in the state. Nobody went there. Everyone's just like, it's my favorite college. Like, you literally went to Michigan State. Yeah, because I couldn't get into Michigan. Like, fuck. I wanted to go to the other one. They're not reckless fans. They're just very, like, it's like their whole life. It's just like a statewide fanaticism. It's insanity to watch sometimes. Mainly because I don't really get college football. That's my biggest problem. It's like, aren't you? It's like you watch baseball and you don't understand college football. It's like, yeah, because I like good competition. I like good sport. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't. I think the Bills fans are kind of stupid. Anyone who hurts themselves because of their sports fandom, I'm like, listen, that's a little extreme, isn't it? Like, you're just trying to watch a football game. Why do you got to go through a table? To show them we're badasses? What? Yeah, because, like, no one's more badass than me if I go through a table. Yeah, I mean, true. But, like, how does that enhance the football experience? Maybe I'm the idiot. Because, again, they look like they're having fun, but it's also like, I don't think they're having fun. I think they're faking it. Because nobody wants to be like, hey, man, this sucks. Why do we do this? No other fan base is fucking beating the fuck out of themselves. Nah, Sean, it's not going to happen this year. My team's winning spring training, winning the World Series, winning the All-Star games. My team's, if not, it's a Mickey Mouse year. I don't think you understand. We're going to be the Diamondbacks of last year. You're good, 49ers. How's it going, man? You know what's weird about the 49ers? Do you know how the Bills or the Browns and the Ravens play very similar defenses? Pretty much every team in the NFC or AFC North plays the same defense. It's really weird. But they all, you know how that kind of happens? Yep, congratulations, 49ers. Fucking Cowboys basically gave you guys that shit. Fucking bullcrap. Now time for football natty? Hell yeah, Kenny. Maybe crashing through a table, though, does make watching football way sweeter. Like, I don't know. Maybe it does. Yeah, maybe Darnold looks okay, you know. You know, and at least people now for 49ers can't cry about your guy winning MVP. That was annoying as shit, dude. I was kind of starting to support Purdy for MVP just to annoy people because it was like, look, I get it. You guys hate the guy, but it's like, it's not his fault the fucking media keeps talking about MVP for him. He literally said, don't give me the MVP. He literally said, I don't want that shit. I don't deserve it. And everyone's like, I fucking hate Brock Purdy. It's like, it's literally not his fault. He said, I don't need that shit. Give it to McCaffrey. And then Debo got really fucking vocal about it, and it was really funny for a minute. I'm really happy that the last year of this like shitty tournament has no SEC schools in it. It makes it way better that it's Michigan versus Washington, the North. And they said college football was a S. So I'm very confused. So I don't watch college football a lot, and everybody says the SEC runs that shit. And I see a team up in the Northwest and in the middle Northwest. Or in the middle North. I don't really know where to call Michigan. We're not really in the Midwest. We're just kind of like this weird middle North. It's just, does the SEC rule college football? The North is in the championship game. It's like a completely northern championship game. Yeah, Lamar's MVP 100%. I'm pretty sure the North runs college football. Big Ten does, baby. Even though we lost, I think they've lost all their bowl games again. Well, what's up, Uncle Slappy? Mel Tucker? Yeah. I can't believe he was found to be innocent or whatever the fuck happened with that situation. We should hire him back into Michigan State. He's a good man. Except I'm rooting for Michigan now. And I might be a Michigan fan. I'm only a Michigan fan tentatively. They have my allegiance. They have my loyalty. They better accept me into their fucking school. Oh, because if they screw me and I gave them the football blessing to win this national title and they win, and then if I don't get into their program, they'll never win another sports championship again. I'll fucking make sure of it. That's a curse. No, not yet. I won't hear back from any of these places till like March. So I don't know. The refs, yeah, 100%. But I have helped Michigan out. I'm doing a good thing for them. No, I'll just give them a curse. Fernando, I know how to do football curses, dude, and I'm good at them. What the fuck do you think this is? Why do you think the Aaron Rodgers won one title? I was like, hey, that guy never winning shit again after what I just seen. There was something very specific where he did me dirty, and I was like, fuck him. And I felt very wronged personally. Some say it was after that bullshit ass game in which he got, the fake, the Hail Mary game. Some say Rob cursed him after that one. And I think I did. Fucking bitch. win a game like that against one of my teams. Okay. Fucking cheater. I watched him cheat, dude. I watched him whip that helmet around and then get a free play after the Lions had beaten him. Nah. They never won shit ever since. Choke every time. Just like Peyton Manning did. Huh, coincidence? I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. That's part of my curse. I know I have nothing to do with it, but I fucking play games. I don't care. I'll be like, all the regular season success they want. Nothing in the playoffs. That's the curse, baby. And I've done it to Mahomes now. Except I don't know that. No, I haven't. There's no reason to curse him. I actually like Mahomes. It's the Chiefs fans I don't really like. And mainly just because there's this weird, I've explained this several times, but like, I like some Chiefs fans because there's like a segment of their fan base that's very knowledgeable and very into football and very respectable people. But then there's these fucking degenerates. And I don't know if you guys know what fair weather Kansas fucking city sports fans are. Like, there's a segment of these terrible Kansas City sports fans that root for this god-awful fucking team called the Kansas City Royals. It's in the same city. Really, the stadiums are right by each other. One's a fucking dog shit one, and then the other's where the Chiefs play. It's a nice stadium. But they're right by this fucking dog shit stadium named Kauffman Stadium. Ugh. It's gross. And these fucking dog shit ass fucking Royals fans start rooting for the Chiefs. And all of those ones are the shitty ones. Just putting that out there. You ever get annoyed by a fucking Chiefs fan? That's also a Royals fan. I'm telling you, they root for the same dog shit ass fucking baseball team that's in their city. Ugh. No, there's literally nothing worse than Royals fans. Dude, I'm telling you. Do you not remember when they won their World Series, how annoying them fucking pieces of shit were? Remember what they did to the All-Star game? Dude, they had Alex Gordon starting in the All-Star game, him hitting 2-10. Do we all not remember when the fucking Royals fans broke the All-Star game voting because they cheated it so badly? They put their entire dog shit fucking baseball team on the All-Star team, and they were all hitting 200 and shit. Dog, we were subjected to terrorism at the hands of these Kansas City sports fans. Oh. Yeah, Lamar doesn't have a good playoff resume so far. That's the only thing that's... Sorry. I hate Kansas City. I got a real rivalry with them people in baseball. I'm getting revved up. We got about a week or a month and a week till pitchers and catchers report for baseball. You guys know how excited I'm getting? It's a good time of year. It's pretty sweet. And it hasn't been that cold this winter. I've pretty much gotten through on it. It's 24. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, I'm going to get through a nice winter and no cold. It's going to be I'm ready for the longest, coldest. And then it just turns to spring. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, never mind. I'm fucking ready. I'm going to enjoy this part of global warming. Yeah, I know it is, Kenny. Let me live in fun. I think the Bills are winning right now. Friday night, tomorrow night, we're going to go over all the games and everything and kind of like preview everything. Like injuries, who's expected to play, who's not playing. So that'll be good. I think that'll be important. This is a fun stream tonight. A bunch of random new people, bunch of people I haven't seen in a while came by. Always nice to see people. Well, there's something I wanted to look at and make sure because we pretty much covered everything I thought we were going to talk about tonight. Oh fuck! Oh, have you guys heard about this drama? You guys Do you guys hate Dov Kleinman like I do? Like that fucking aggregator guy? Like, I've always disliked this dude. He's a bad guy. He's kind of weird. He steals everybody's content. I agree. Drake May isn't good. What's up, Mike? Do I get anything for winning? Yeah, Kenny, we're doing I'm gonna do trophies, but give me a little while, Kenny. I gotta get paid, and I gotta see how much money I get paid, and I'll figure it out. Okay, so this guy is basically, he just kind of aggregates news for the NFL, right? But I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of an account called? Hold on, what's the name of the people? Big Game NFL or something like that. What's the name of the account? Fuck, man. If you can read, he's being called a hacker and he's fucking with people, and they're like, dude, you need to just get over with this. You need to stop. Tweet deck, you loser. You're a loser. Your career's finished. Just delete your account. You shouldn't have fucking hacked them people. The Game Day NFL. So basically, the Game Day NFL Twitter account all year kind of basically was kind of like hijacked, right? It was like talking shit to people like really aggressively all year, which is really weird because the guys who run that account are like some of like the like softest, like not soft. What's a nice word to use? What's up, Calvin? Either the Rams or the Packers, and I have no idea yet. It feels like it's going to be the Rams because like it seems like every scenario kind of sets it up for the Rams, and like one scenario sets up the Packers. So it kind of seems like the Rams, barring like some fucking wild shit happening and like Dallas and fucking like everybody, like maybe Dallas and the Eagles somehow both lose, and then the Lions take the 2 seed. It's kind of. But like, so basically this Game Day NFL account, like run by some really nice dudes, it was just suddenly talking wild shit at like all these like very like good NFL reporters and guys who like collaborate with their account and stuff. And so they figured out like somebody was like fucking with their shit. And like basically during the Seahawks versus Cowboys game or so, I watched their video on it. They figured out like, hey, somebody's messing with your thing. And so like they figured out that somebody was like somehow using TweetDeck or something. So like they had to like create this like weird workaround and like use like a weird black market version of TweetDeck and like code it into their fucking Chrome to like access the old version of TweetDeck. So they got that, and then they went over to TweetDeck. And they seen like one of the admins was like his account. And he's like, oh, okay, that's me. And then the second account listed as an admin was fucking Dov Kleinman, dude. It was Dov. Hold on, let me go to this point in this video. Game Day NFL. Hold on. The Game Day NFL. Let me see something. Okay, dude. Let me pop this up full screen because I think this is pretty crazy. Like, look at this. The reveal on this was absolute electricity for me. I was watching, dude. I was fully in. These are NFL news aggregator accounts, and I'm very dialed into the NFL news sphere. And this is crazy, dude. Look at this. All right, here's his account, the Game Day NFL, who's allowed to run this. And dude, I was just watching, and I was like, no way. Oh my God, he actually hacked these motherfuckers. And it's actually Dub, dude. Like, holy fuck. That is probably one of the craziest things. Like, that is so crazy. That whole thing was Dude, everybody was just like, what the fuck? Apparently this is Dove too. Somebody found what he looked like. Anyway, that's just something kind of funny that I was following earlier if you hate that guy too. Anyway, Rams are the teams the Lions don't want to face. I actually think the Rams are a team the Lions would want to play, arguably. One of the things the Lions don't particularly do well against is running quarterbacks, right? And that's like their biggest weakness, I would have to argue, because all of 5 of their losses are to 5 quarterbacks who can run the ball, or like mobile-ish quarterbacks, or quarterbacks that can run if they want to, right? I'm going to explain to you why that might be the wrong way to look at that. You'd think like, oh, well, they can't, well, they're weak to big passing attacks. It's like, yeah, sure. But the passing game they can deal with. It's the running and the passing at the same time that really fucks them up. I'm telling you, there's 5 losses. All 5 are to mobile-ish quarterbacks. Now, you go look at games like they win, it's against guys that are like Matt Stafford. Every single one of their wins that are against a quarterback like Stafford, they beat the fuck out of teams like that. Doesn't matter how good of a receiving game they have, the Lions beat up on pocket passing quarterbacks. They do, but they have 11 wins versus them. It's very distinct. It's like 5 wins. They've played like scramblers 5 times and lost all 5. And Dak is a pretty mobile quarterback, if not like a loose scrambler. He can run. And that's a thing the Lions have big time trouble with. Jordan Love, he can run. The big thing, dude. It's like you see where I'm coming from. But hey, they can beat the Vikings because Nick Mullins can't run the football. You can throw for fucking 800 yards with Justin Jefferson, and the Lions like can manage that. I think they've won like 3 straight games versus Minnesota, despite Jefferson having like fucking 200 yards a game against them. Again, if they can get after the quarterback and fucking it's just one thing beating them, which is basically the pass, they can deal with that. They can score more than most teams. You know what I mean? So I think for them, the Rams are a team that they could actually play against and they could probably beat. The team that they don't want to play against is a team like Green Bay. Even though I think because like the way division games go, like if they played like they won, Green Bay won, so kind of serves up the Lions to win the next one. But again, matchup wise, the Lions probably prefer to see a quarterback like Stafford who can't run. You know what I mean? Like they have like specific struggle, I feel like, versus teams that can run with their quarterback. And I know it sounds crazy, but literally go look at their 5 losses are literally 5. It's like fucking Fields, Geno Smith, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, and Lamar Jackson. Those are the 5 quarterbacks that beat them. Just putting that out there. And all 5 of those guys got something in common. They can all run the football. It's just like, damn, that's a way to look at that. And I'm sure if we looked at their wins, it's all like, you know, it's like Russell Wilson, he can't run no more. Nick Mullins can't run. Nick Mullins is mobile like Jimmy G's mobile. Yeah, Kenny, it's not that he's a rushing quarterback. It's just like, if Jordan Love's in the pocket and the play collapses, he can take the fuck off. And he's like, he looks good running. It's Geno Smith. I wouldn't consider, well, he's more of a traditional scrambler. But like Love's is a passing quarterback, but like he can run. He's very athletic like Dak is. But like their first instincts aren't to run the football, but if they need to, they can go. Like they could be running quarterbacks, but they don't need to. And that's the kind of thing that fucks the Lions up because it's so bad. It's literally the thing that's killed them all year. It's the same reason they can't fucking beat Geno Smith, dude. They just don't know what he's gonna do with the ball. Then they panic and they hesitate. And that slight brief moment of hesitation is what fucking running quarterbacks live on. And the Lions just literally go, oh. You can literally hear their dumbasses go, oh, duh, when the guy takes off running, and you're like, oh, Jesus, dude. They just got fucking spin cycled. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of the way I view it. Maybe you guys are right in the best. I don't know. I think literally like, and I don't even say that because I think the Rams have like a worse record or it's like a better game. It's literally, I think from what I've seen, the Lions play better against like, you know, pocket passers. Did you guys follow any of the Barstool Sports Jersey Jerry hole-in-one situation? Shit was electric. I watched that. I missed it because I was at work, but I watched it after work. I was so happy to see he got that. Brady even gave him a... yeah. Good day. Even Brady shouted it out. Pretty cool. If you didn't, you missed it. Could the 49ers win the Super Bowl with Purdy or Donald? Do you mean Darnold? Like quarterback? Yeah, I think Purdy's a good quarterback. He appears to be anyway, right? He seems to be a guy who could win one. And it depends on like what the clutchness looks like now, right? That's like the big factor coming up is like, all right, Brock, have fun in the playoffs now. Like, quite the big shoulders on your second year starting. Because again, you know, I don't know. Next year is the big year for me for a lot of quarterbacks. Because I have a very personal philosophy that you shouldn't really judge a quarterback till about year 3 or 3 years worth of like for Jordan Love, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna judge you after 1 year. It's just like you're old as shit. But like rookies, first and second year starter, I don't know. What are you taking away? And Purdy really just finished his second year. I don't think barely played 2 seasons full worth of starts. What's he at starts wise? Like 27. So I don't know. He looks good though. I like it. I'm always very hesitant with young quarterbacks. I guess I can finally update it from the Vince Young and the whatever rule. Now I could call it like the Mac Jones and the Tua rule. You know, if you took Tua as a rookie, you'd be like, oh, he's fucking garbage. If you took Mac as just a rookie, you'd be like, this is the next great thing. And that's how it's going to play out. But like if you waited 2 years on either, you'd be like, oh, okay. Mac may not work out, and Tua seems to be a guy. Doing good, Kevin. How you doing? My MVP is Lamar. But if non-quarterbacks could still win the award, probably McCaffrey or Myles Garrett. Probably McCaffrey should win the award, but they don't give it to non-quarterbacks. So I guess Lamar. And I really do think someone on the Browns defense deserves MVP, but you know, it is what it is. How you doing though, Kevin? You good? That's good. Oh yeah, I already asked. You know what's funny? Kyle Hamilton did some cringe shit. You know how Kyle Hamilton was picked like 13th in the draft? He's like, I can name all people, or 14th. He's like, I can name everyone who's picked ahead of me. Yeah. Cool, man. And you know what's funny about this? Someone pointed this out. He's like, yeah, and like 12 of the guys who have higher career AAVs. And like everyone's like, yeah, everyone except like one guy is better. It's just Like everyone's like, wait, why does he remember all 13 guys who were taken ahead of him? It's like all the guys are good except like fucking Aiden or the reach that went ahead of Aiden. It's just like, what? Kyle, you know, in a redraft, you probably run right back up in fucking Baltimore, right? Not like anyone's gonna change their picks except fucking maybe the Jaguars and they take Aiden. Then the Lions just fucking take or Sauce. Well, see, the thing is, Sauce would go 1 anyway. So Lions wind up with Hutch, and you know, the shit pretty much is the same. Maybe Hamilton goes top 10 to the Jets instead of Sauce. Yeah, maybe okay, maybe okay. Yeah, Tyrese Hill got yeah. I wonder if it was like his kid was playing with a lighter, and I wonder if Tyreek Hill has a lot of like very flammable like curtains and shit in his house, and they just, you know, shit happens. Do I think the Lions got robbed? Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it's not the fault of the Cowboys at all. It's more that referee is specifically dog shit. It's like the fourth missed call this year, or like in like recent memory for this guy, like 3 this year, and that one against he had a really bad one a couple years ago too. But like it seems like this guy is just really bad. And he's rather incompetent. And the league is working really, really hard to try to be like, it's the Lions' fault for being super tricky. It's like, yeah, that's allowed. Why the fuck would you even say anything like that? Why would you even insinuate that? Why not just be like, yeah, the ref missed the call. Sorry about that, Detroit. Just like, gee. And by the way, if the league really had audio of anything, they'd have released that shit by now. So yeah, I do think the Lions got fucked. I think the referee mistook a guy smacking his helmet and pointing at the fucking player he's subbing out as the fucking, like, the ref just got it wrong. He completely read the wrong shit. I don't know what the fuck, like, especially since Decker was in front of him going like this, probably saying, I'm declaring as eligible. I'm eligible. I'm declaring as eligible. And the ref was just like, okay, 70 is eligible. It's like, what the fuck? What a dumbass. I'm telling you, that's what that tape's gonna fucking show. It's gonna have Decker like telling him I'm eligible. And the ref probably goes, all right, Decker, you're eligible. Dude, that's why they won't release the audio. Because the audio is probably very clear and the ref probably responds to Decker and says, all right. And then just suddenly goes with Skipper over the loudspeaker. Just because he fucked it up. Because he's seeing Skipper sub onto the field at the end of a play and went, oh, that's the guy, that's the number. Because he's a retard and he forgot, dude. Yeah, he can't come back. He's not welcome in Detroit anymore. I can't imagine. Do you know how bad that shit's gonna be? Do you guys want to know what's funny about this whole scenario? About the league kind of fucking the Lions again? You want to know where the 2024 NFL draft is being held? Yeah, Mike, it looks really bad. Like, it's just like, dude, they can't. If they release that audio and he like acknowledges Decker and even says, yeah, Decker, you're checking in, and then calls 70. Oh man, that's basically the refs just not giving a fuck. The NFL draft is in Detroit this year. Yeah. Boy, is that gonna go over well for old Roger Goodell. At least, you know, it's in a city known for normal civil responses to things. Nobody's going to be out of control. You guys want to know what happened one time on a Raw after Mania in Detroit? A guy the crowd didn't like won the title, right? This motherfucker got like a 12-minute booing fest. Like just straight fucking hate for 12 minutes. to the point where he couldn't speak on his microphone. They tried to get the crowd to quiet. No, he got 12 minutes of pure hatred from Detroit. And that shit fucking, that looked humbling. They might, I don't know what's going to happen to old Roger. He's going to be like, all right, boo me. And he's going to be like getting ready to get his boo. And he's going to be like, this actually hurts my feelings. I didn't think they'd be this angry. People are going to be throwing shit at that dude. We ain't ever going to get the goddamn draft back in Detroit after this year. But worth it. But yeah, Lions fans, they finally can't let this shit slide with this fucking guy. We finally got a shot we have him right in our grasps. If I see a bunch of Lions fans cheering for this fucking piece of shit Goodell, I'm gonna be so mad. But you motherfuckers, you finally had your opportunity to let the league know what you think about him. All the cheating they do against you guys, and you cheered for Roger Goodell at the end of it. Son of a bitch. Do you think that Detroit fan that has the balls to take a shot at him, who like goes to swing at him, is that guy a hero? Or do you think everyone hates him? In the city of Detroit, he's an instant icon. Someone will bail him out of jail that night. But how would that look for our city, though, if we attacked Goodell on accident? I don't know. It'd be very funny, though. And just some dude who's like, this is for all the shit. And just bopped him one. I'd be like, well, all right, it's even then. All right, NFL won, Lions won. Oh, dude, it's not even going to be a normal boo, though. This is like an aggressive, hateful boo. Detroit fans are vicious people. They're like Philly without, like, the reputation, without the winning. Like, it's fucking bad over here. People don't understand how dangerous Detroit crowds can get. The motherfuckers get rowdy and start launching shit at people. It's very rough crowds. Very vocal, very shit-talking crowds. Comics don't really like doing shit in Detroit because it's very aggressive and hard to play. I have no idea why people are like this in this state either. They're like, entertain us. It's just like, no, you people are scary. Yeah, fucking pussy. Yeah, dude, Saints fans are scary, but at least they're Southern, so they're like, they're kind of like nice about it. I don't know what the hell Michigan people are. It's just like, entertain us. Better be good at it. Who the fuck are you fucking pricks? Nobody. We're just, we just know how to have a good time. Bills fans are just like weird fake. Like Eagles fans and Lions fans, I think are very similar. It's just Lions fans, I don't think will, or Detroit fans, I don't think they really like attack players, except for one time. I don't know. Maybe like a 1 or 2 year extension for Goff. Have a quarterback in mind to like develop beneath him. Gotta hope, if you're the Lions, you gotta hope that the 2018 Goff shows up in the playoffs, the one that led him to the Super Bowl at least. It's like, hey, if they can get there, they'll be happy as shit for decades. All right, guys. I'm probably going to start wrapping up. My voice is starting to go. Be either Saints Rams no call or the Bottlegate game. I'd probably want to go to the Tuck Rule game because I want to see what the big fucking deal about that was. Like, I've seen it on TV and it literally looks like he fucking fumbled the ball. Like, or no, it literally looks like like his arm's going forward, and they're like, yeah, but it's like, I fucking hate the Tuck Rule. I hate that Patriots fans go, yeah, it was a fumble. No, it wasn't. They didn't rule it a fumble. They're like, yeah, but by today's rules. I don't give a fuck about today's rules in 2001, huh? I hate that so much. I hate when people like I could literally go back and be like, yeah, and guess what? Fucking pass interference on fucking yeah, my team wouldn't have won many Super Bowls if we use pass interference rules of today during the 2000s dynasty. Fucking stupid idiots. The game was, if we take away the rules from then, and you guys aren't as good. Yeah. Whoa. If you take away Jameis's 30 picks from his 30 touchdown and 30 interception year, Jameis is balling, dude. I forgot what point I was making there. So, you keep on fighting the good fight. And, fucking... All right, guys. I think that's about it for me. I really appreciate it. It was a fun-ass stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm starting to feel a lot better now. And I've come out of my delirium, I think, back with my football edge. As I'm getting healthier, I'm starting to be like, I can be a lot more funny when I talk about sports again. I should stop trying to be so, civil and just kind of talk shit again. That was way more fun. And when I'm sick like this, it's so hard to try to just have normal civil talk. I'm like, I'm going to just talk shit. Yep, we got the playoffs coming up. It's really depressing. December, or what is it, February 11th is the Super Bowl? Jameis? Yeah, Jameis is hilarious, dude. If Jameis wants to be a coach one day, he's going to be a really good one. But yeah, I'm excited for whatever Jameis does post-career. Dude, yeah, he's naturally a funny guy. He's just a very funny dude. Unintentionally, intentionally. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you phrase it, why you say it. It's just... Dude, you know what also is funny about Jameis? Is the fucking celebrating on the torn ACL with the guitar, playing air guitar with his crutches in a smoked out locker room. Something about that is just so hilariously Jameis Winston. The Nick one? I want to see the Disney one. I hope they do a Disney playoff one. That Disney one went hard as fuck. Toy Story game? That shit was super cool. All right, though, everyone. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for a very fun stream tonight. Y'all sleep really good. We'll be back again tomorrow for the week 18 preview stream, and then obviously Saturday we have football. Sunday we got Saturday. As long as I don't got to work, we'll do both the games. Might as well. Sunday we'll be doing the Patriots finale. I'm probably not going to do Lions game because I don't want to curse them. And then Sunday Night Football, obviously. Do I want to do any of these Thursday games? Nope. No. No, I don't want to do 3 games. All right, we got this pretty much. CBS, Nick, Univision, and Telon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the NFL growing. All right, everyone. You guys have a great night. Thank you again for everyone who hung out all night. It was pretty cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah. Next week is the return of gaming streams. I'm just trying to figure out what game I want to fucking play. So I'll get that figured out and what I'm going to do in the game. So it's entertaining. Because when I play games, I don't like to just play them. There's like a whole ass story I like to build. So I'm currently in the middle of all that. So next week, because football is coming to an end. So I gotta figure something out till baseball. All right. See you guys then. All right. See you tomorrow. Good night. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And of course, it's always go Patriots. And yeah, sleep tight.